My name's Virginia Samuela, but most people call me V. I'm 42 years of age. In 2007, at the age of 34, I came down with a massive migraine, just came out of nowhere like a clap of thunder. I was at work at the time. They rushed me to St Vincent's Hospital in the city and ended up being in hospital for a couple of days. They did a lumbar puncture and a CAT scan, and they said there was nothing wrong. So they sent me home with a script for Panadol Fort, and that was it. Went home, was in incredible pain for a few days. Ended up calling my dad, said, come pick me up, I need to go back to the hospital. He came, picked me up, we went back to the hospital. They admitted me straight away. And within a week I had my first stroke, and in 2 days later I had my second stroke. Everything changed overnight, everything, like my whole life. Like I went from being a very independent person to being a highly dependent person. I've now been basically told that I'll be in the wheelchair for the rest of my life. Without Wesley Mission and services such as Wesley Mission, I'd probably be in a nursing home. Like that was what the government had in store for me. That was where I was going to end up, and we fought, my family and myself and my case management fought tooth and nail to keep me out of a nursing home. So we need places like, you know, Wesley Mission and Disability Services. We need them to help people not end up in those situations. I've been one of the lucky ones, but there's not many lucky people out there. There are people that do end up in nursing homes. I hear it all the time and it breaks my heart. My case manager had put me onto a waiting list for the YIPRAC, and YIPRAC is a young people in residential aged care, and that was one of the services that came under Wesley Mission. It's basically like a nursing home, but for younger people, like up to the age of 55. It's a government's alternative to young people living in a nursing home, basically. The best thing about Wesley Disability Services are the people who have done a lot for me in terms of not just being there for me to support me, but even to sometimes moral support, or, you know, when you're sad, they're there for you as well. Having Wesley Mission there to help support me in my life, and that's been, you know, crucial. And I wouldn't have been, like I said, I wouldn't be here where I am today without them having been there to support me all this time. Wesley Disability Services helped me by providing that foundation, that place to live, and that stability to be able to grow and learn and expand on my own skills. The future now is all about new life, new beginnings. You know, with the such a big change, you know, just recently with moving into our new home, having that new life with my mother-in-law and my husband, being able to finally sleep in the same bed again, finally being able to share our lives with one another. It's been the first time that we've been able to do that since we were together almost 20 years ago. It's challenging, but it's fun to be able to work those out and basically move things at our own pace and make our own rules at our own pace and live our own lives without having, you know, other constraints from living in supported accommodation, which is good for it had its purpose, but now our purpose now is to live our life as we choose to live it.